on Fallout 1. There's a guy, and you're in your vault, and the overseer is like, oh, hey, our water kind of sucks, so go get us some more water. And it's not, well, not like it kind of sucks, so you need a water filter. So he goes and he searches, and he finds another vault, and finds a water filter, and brings it back. And everybody's like, all right, that's good, but I need something else. So you need to go out and get this thing. And he goes out to get this other thing. And he like fights all these things and like discovers like the super mutants are being like, are like normal humans that get twisted by this machine, and this guy called the Master is behind it all. And he goes back to the
Doctor
vault.
Who.
The one from Doctor. God, thank you.
And he anyways, he goes back to well, and the overseer's like, thank you so much, but I'm afraid I'm gonna have to ask you to leave. You can't stay in the vault anymore because you've like seen too much and you're too powerful and yada yada yada. So I guess you can either kill them all or just leave. But basically, you go and you end up finding the Master, and you shut down a super mutant machine that's making super mutants, kind of. But there's still like millions of super mutants out there, and you couldn't find a cure. Okay, that's basically Fallout 1, and you were known as the Vault Dweller. That is your name. Or what was his name? I forget. Anyways, and you get exiled, and you go up and you form a tribe in the north of your own. Fallout 2, you were in that tribe, and you're a descendant, and you spawn, and then you're in this tribe, and you're in this tribe, and you go through these trials, and then you find the Vault Dweller suit at the end of your trials, and it's like this awesome cutscene. It's like, oh my gosh, it's so cool. And they tell you, okay, you need to leave the town and do something because it's your destiny. And I saw it in Crystal Ball, kind of weird, magey kind of magic, tribal, yada yada. And you go and you meet these new people in this nice town and introduce ghouls. And you go back and everybody's been wiped out. And you figure out the Enclave did it the whole time, which are the bad guys of Fallout 3 as well. The Enclave is basically the new government, quote unquote, is like trying to reestablish America, but they're really the bad guys. So what you do in Fallout 2 is you realize that the base for the Enclave is out in the middle of an ocean. So you hijack a a freight boat, freighter, whatever you call it, and you fly, and you swim, you drive that boat out there, out into the middle of this ocean where the
Enclave base.
Yeah, where the Enclave base is. Sorry, I'm losing it. Basically, you find this Enclave base and you find the president on there, and he's like, ah, yes, I am set to re-nuke the world to start anew from this space station. And then you're like, frick you, and then you kill him anyways, and then you stop the nukes, and you fight the giant monster man, and you completely disembowel the government while also stopping the nukes, and everybody loves you. And I think it's definitely in California, because
And you ride the Hasselhoff, and you go to Tell City,
and you beat the Cyclops, and you brought the crown back. But that's basically what happens in Fallout 1 and 2. And then
Now do 3.
Okay, so in Fallout 3, you're a little baby in the beginning, you're like, ooh, daddy. And then in Fallout,
And then he gives you a revolver, and then you shoot your father.
No, he gives you a BB gun, and you shoot the Rav Road. And then you grow up, and then you're like, oh no, what's happening in the vault? Like, my dad escaped. Oh no, what's going on? You go through the vault.
Oh no, I got boobs
and
now.
There's chaos everywhere, and basically, they chase you out of the vault because you're searching for your dad. You get out, and you're like, wow, what is this town? And then you come across the first town called Megaton, and you go inside, and it's like, okay, there's a giant nuke in the middle of the city. Please don't nuke us. And you go and you find this creepy guy in the inn, and you can either choose to expose him and get the mayor and him killed, and get the mayor's kick-ass hat and his Chinese assault rifle, which is pretty awesome.
His hat, of course, the main aspect of that.
Yeah, I mean, that's the reason I did it. Or you could do the evil option and go to Tenpenny Tower and set off the nuke from afar and watch the town explode, and then go back and realize the really annoying high-pitched voice girl it turned into a ghoul now, and she didn't die. She was alive the whole time. You go back, she follows you around, and you shoot her in the face, because that's how you play Fallout 3. And then you go and you're looking for your dad, and you're still looking for your dad, and wow, you are still looking for your dad, but you find him. Rivet City. Just kidding. He's not in Rivet City anymore. He's in the Jefferson Memorial. And you go to the Jefferson Memorial and you save your dad and you find your dad and you're going and there's like, oh, we need this thing called the GECK, which is the Garden of Eden Creation Kit, which can create life from nothing. It's like, this will help us make really good water, because the whole plot of Fallout 3 is good water for the whole wasteland, because your dad is awesome, and Revelation 21:6 is a cool Bible verse. So you're with your dad, and his life's good. And then you get out, and then you
You don't find your dad at the refinery or the purifying. You find your dad in one of the vaults.
Oh yeah, but that's not important. Basically, you find your dad, and then you immediately go to Jefferson Memorial, and then the Enclave are taken over, and then I think the Enclave capture your dad, or they capture you. They capture you. Yeah, they kill your dad. Sorry, spoilers. And then they capture you, and you're in the base, and the guy's like, I want to tell you the last time, what's the code to the nuclear launch? And you're like, I don't know. Oh no, it's not actually a nuclear launch. It's a actually, what is it?
It's a like
water.
Oh yeah, it's the code to the water, because they want it for themselves because of the evil government. You go and you find out the president. The president was a supercomputer the whole time. Who are you? A supercomputer, and he's like autonomous, and you can totally convince him to blow himself up, and the game is amazing. So you do that, and then you walk away with your new companion, the super mutant, who's like really nice, and he has a Gatling laser, and it's amazing, and he kills enemies before you can. And then you do the DLC. All of it's kind of lame except for the one where you get up on the spaceship. And you get the really awesome laser gun from killing all the aliens, and you get through, and then there's like a samurai there, and he's really awesome. He doesn't speak a word of English, but he's really cool, and he helps you out in the final fight. But basically, you get back down, and you go back to the water filtration, and you shoot the bad guy, you shoot the final boss in one hit, because Fallout 3 has great in-game boss battles. And then from there on out, you realize that you have to go into this, and you don't know what the code is to this 3-digit code, and you're like, oh my gosh, it's the Bible verse, Revelation 21:6. You type it 2:16, enter, and then you fall on the ground and switch your back, and you save the wasteland. Free water for everyone. Or you could do what I did and just send a girl in to do it for you, and you're still alive, but she's dead now.